Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Greatly Grant channel. In this channel, we are talking about the UAG grant updates and information, and also we are also going to be updating you on the Theobarth and IMF and other grant informations. If you are new on this channel, consider subscribing so that when next we publish our next video, you will be kindly notified. Thank you once again for having me on Greatly channel. Bye for now.
It's a Monday evening, and I need to bring up this particular update to find a balance on what is currently trending, on the statement that was made by Osim on the issue of Pioneer is shaking. Now, some of you are confused, and some of you are not just settled. And I think unsettlement is really an issue when you are dealing with fund or finance, especially in a case like this. You need to be settled, and you need to understand what is at stake. Now, knowing how to manage information is one thing, and updating the people on information is another thing. Both of them are important, but they must be done so carefully and with clarity and precision. Now, when it comes to the issue of Pioneer, a lot of people are anxious currently, worried and even confused about what is going on. And that is why it's important to bring this balance, to bring understanding and also encouragement at this time. Now, first of all, let me make it very clear to you, Pioneer is not shaking. There is no problem with the program itself, and there is no reason to panic. The discussions that are going on behind the scenes are not about whether Pioneer would happen or not, but about how to manage the volume of money that is involved in the system, and that is going to be released to the populace. Now, the concern being raised is very simple. If the very large amount of money being planned is released into circulation at once, what would be the effect on the Nigerian economy? Don't forget, this is Nigeria, and the political elites would never want such a humongous amount to just be slashed or splashed on the masses like that. So this is the contemplation currently happening among the stakeholders. Now, does that mean that Pioneer is cancelled? No. Does it mean that Pioneer will not be disbursed? Again, no. What it simply means is that they are carefully looking at the best way to manage the fund so that the impact will not harm the economy. You know, when it comes to the masses, they are looking for how it will not affect the economy. But when it comes to them, they ain't going to look at how it's going to affect their economy, because the masses are the cash cow. You understand? Nigeria has always had a way of reducing, adjusting, or reworking figures when the amount looks too heavy, especially on the masses. That's the problem. That's exactly what is being considered right now. Now, even if they decide to slash down the funds from the original figure, it will not cancel your blessing. It only means that the amount would be more moderate, but still very significant. And at the end of the day, you will still have more than enough to carry out your project and to better your life. So there is no need for fear or hopelessness. This is my country. This is your country. This is Nigeria. And we all know how things are done here. Sometimes decisions are adjusted for political, economic, or even some security reasons. But in all cases, the main goal is still preserved. The stakeholders have already confirmed their commitment to disburse Pioneer, and that commitment has not changed. It hasn't changed for nothing. The process may take a little more discussions, but it is sure and certain. Many of you will remember very vividly, those that have been following me back to back on this platform, that I have said this before. Some people raise the eyebrows. Some people say, what is your business about that? Does it concern you? Is it your money? And all that. Now, if you go back and listen to some of the voice notes being released right on this platform some weeks ago, you will hear it clearly, where I explained about the volume of funds and the question of whether it would be allowed in full. And this is not news. It's not news. So the matter of volume of funds and its possible effect has been in contemplation for some time right now. So what you are hearing now is not even a surprise development in the first place. It is simply the same consideration that has been discussed again at a higher level. Reverend, if you listen to Reverend Elibo yesterday, he also hinted about this. If you carefully listen to what he said, he hinted about this. He mentioned that the possibility of slashing is being discussed, but he also emphasized that there is no cause for alarm. If the amount is adjusted, it will still be a very considerable and reasonable package for you to begin your project with. So it will not be a situation where you receive nothing. On the contrary, it will still be life-changing and impactful. So let us be real for a moment. Let us be real for a moment. Sometimes people allow panic to take over because they fear disappointments. Somebody was saying in the comment section, possibly if you cannot be civil in that comment section, there is a way we can also try to, what they call this now, try to work on this, especially for lack of civility. You understand? Now, so if you understand that panic has a way it crippled the people, and if you don't know how to channel your information to the people, you should know that these are part of the understanding we need to have, that channel information is a school on its own. It's a school on its own. So panic should not be here. You understand? In this matter, panic is unnecessary. Pioneer has reached a stage where disbursement is no longer a question. You understand? The stakeholders are only discussing how much and in what way the funds will be rolled out. The foundation of the program is intact and the commitment is also clear. Think about it. If they truly wanted to cancel Pioneer, they would have done so quietly and shut down the entire process completely. You know that. But instead, what do we see? We hear hints from credible voices. Reverend Elibo talked about it, and we also see confirmation. Some weeks ago, that news flooded, where Ngozi Israel had to come out and talk about everything is intact. Amaka also came out and said, nobody's slashing your money. You're going to get it exactly. That's to tell you that it has been in discussion before now. So for Oshim to say that he is shaking, Oshim never joined Pioneer. He was not part of it. He wasn't part of it in the first place. But there are people that are inside the system that knows, that have the first class information. All right. So we see that funds are real and they are available, and it is evidence that the program is alive. So everyone listening to the sound of my voice right now, let your heart not be troubled for anything. Disbursement for Pioneer is clear, is settled, and is certain. It may come slightly in a reduced figure, but it will surely come. And now let us reflect on what this means for us in practical terms. If you were expecting a very huge amount that could shake the economy, you may not get exactly that. That is what is in discussion right now, but you will get a solid, reasonable amount that can fund your project, change your status, and also create opportunities for you. So remember that wisdom is not in receiving the largest possible amount, but in using whatever you receive effectively and productively. So a person who receives a moderate sum but uses it well will go further than someone who receives a huge sum but wastes it on frivolities. You understand? So, and as for stakeholders, they are doing their job. They are weighing the pros and the cons, calculating the risk, and making sure that the release of funds does not crash the economy. We may not see all the behind-the-scene discussions, But from what has been revealed, it is clear that they are working towards disbursement. In summary, let me just tie up the loose ends of what I've been saying since. The truth is simple. Pioneer is not cancelled. Pioneer is not shaken. Pioneer would be disbursed as is with UAAG. The only contemplation is about the size of the amount, not the existence of the funds. Even if it is flashed, the amount will still be considerable. You will still be able to do your project and also benefit immensely. So no cause for panic, no case at all. This is why I urge you to remain calm, every one of you, very hopeful and prepared. Managing information means not allowing rumors or fear to destabilize you. Then updating the masses also means giving them clarity. And that's one of the things we are losing in this ecosystem. Clarity of articulation. People are not able to express themselves in the best way possible for a lot of masses listening to them. They just throw out information anyhow, like that. And they don't care who listens. They don't care the hearts of individuals. And that is bad in itself. It's bad. So the clarity is very simple. Pioneer is real. Pioneer is alive. And Pioneer would be disbursed. So let us stand firm, avoid panic, and trust that what has been promised will come to pass. It's going to come to pass. And I don't think I could explain to us more than this. This is just the issue at hand currently, based on information happening on the inside that we got the intel from. Thank you very much. And this is Princess. It, as you know, would always be on the side of the masses. And whatever it is, you can always ask us the questions. We try to provide the best possible response to your queries so that we can be on the same page and nothing disturbing, nothing troubling can bring us down. Thank you. This is Princess. In case you are new, do kindly support us by subscribing to the channel and also hitting notification bell so that whenever we drop an information of this magnitude, you would be there to receive them quickly. Thank you, and I wish you a very lovely a wonderful Monday ahead of you. In case we still get other better information, be sure, rest assured, we're going to pass it across to us. God bless you. Have a nice day.